Yo, what it is? Welcome back to the process. My name is Donatello Medeiros, and this is a series where I showcase the process of how I made a song from scratch. So yeah, before we start, I just want to inform you guys that this will be a project that will be released within the next few months. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, let's just head straight to FL Studio. So for this project, I'm mainly like sampling off track live and using a lot of like jazz, R&B, and blues type of songs because I want to have like a sonic theme, like an aesthetic for the project. So yeah, so this is the song I sampled. This is how it sounds. I know, right? It's fire. It's beautiful. So this is a sample shop I managed to acquire from that song. Just playing a bunch with it. So let me just give you guys a tip. I set the slicer up for 4 bars and then I just keep playing around with the song till I manage to find a suitable loop that for the beat I'm trying to make. So this is how it sounds. Let me see. It goes on, blah, blah, okay. So that's how the sample shop is sounding like, and what I am doing for most of these beats for the process is that I'm isolating the drums from the same song, and I'm just grabbing a loop and I'm using it as the backdrop for the drums I lay over them, right? So this is the little drum loop I found from the song. So this is how it sounds. Oh, wrong button. Jesus Christ, fucked up twice. This is how they sound. Right? And then I lay a kick over it. For you guys that want to make like 90s, I guess boom bap type of production, it's this is what I do for most of my kicks. Right? I play as the grid. I put it on. I don't know how you say that. 1/3, right? And then you see I place a kick like one before the actual beat or the bar starts, and then yeah, that's very simplistic. That's to get the boom, ba, boom, ba. Let me play the drums by themselves so you can see how they sound. So let me go over to the beat right here, right? I have the I lay some kicks and a snare over them. I think I took them out. You see, that's basically what the drums are. I have a snare on the 2. Look. Very simple. Nothing profound or intricate about how to make drums, right? You just snare on the 2, kick on the 1. So this is how the drums are sounding like. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's for when I break down the beat. So the arrangement of the beat. So yeah, basically the drums, and then to add more layers and add like more variety to the production, I lay down these triad chords, very simple. It's just they're just descending, and I just found the inversions that worked for what I was trying to do. So this is how they sound. As far as what chord pattern I'm using, I'm not really sure what the fuck I did. I did this song a couple weeks ago. So yeah, it's basically it's probably the 1-5-4-6 code for the chords on D minor, and that's basically what that is. So yeah, and after that, for the intro, I have a vocal sample I used is Sam Sulik, basically a quote from him where he's saying like, "I'd rather take it too far than not far enough." Look.
In what world would you want to not try to go as crazy as possible on every fucking set, but push yourself? But how do you know where that line is? I'd rather go too far than not far enough.
The annoying part is that it's from a TikTok edit and it has the song on it, and I couldn't find the quote without the fucking annoying ass song. So I try to isolate the vocals, but you can still hear the fucking song in the background. But nonetheless, it doesn't matter. It still sounds hard as fuck. So yeah, after that, I have like another sample chop I did for the outro of the song, and it sounds like this. Let me just play it all on the same volume. I like it. As I said before, it's kind of like a Mad Lib type of production. So yeah, let's go on ahead for the arrangement. So as I stated before, keep it simple. Use like an 8-bar intro. Introduce the main melody of the beat, the main chords, little sample chop to like add context to what is being discussed on the song, which is basically, giving it all for a craft and like letting go of your former self to be a better self, to maximize your potential. Basically, that's some of the I guess subtext that's being I've tried to portray on this song. So yeah, the sample chop, chords for the intro, Sam Sulik quote. There's a lot of like bodybuilding references on this track. So yeah.
In what world would you want to not try to go as crazy as possible on every fucking set, but push yourself? How do you know where that line is? I'd rather go too far than not far enough.
So yeah, and as you can see, you always gotta have pauses and breaks within your beat to make it more interesting, to give it more of a punch to the production. You see this little gap I have between the beat drop and the intro that gives so much character to the song. Look, just with that little pause, it adds so much punch.
I'd rather go too far than not far enough.
Same as here. Look, this, and then I start rapping. But before I preview the song and how it sounds, I want to break down a bit the lyrics. And for the arrangement of the beat is very simplistic. I have the loops I have with the kick, the snare, the drums, and the sample chop. Very minimal, right? And as the song progresses, so it's 8 bars, and then the next 8 bars, that's 16s, which is a verse. You see how I present more sounds to make it more interesting. And as I stop rapping, the beat kind of breaks down and becomes more minimal. And then there's another drop. This is like a little bridge, like a little 4-bar bridge. And then ends up in the next section of the beat, which is the same ordeal. This is a little more minimal arrangement. It's just looped, but once you hear it, you're gonna understand why it's so minimal. So I just looped it, right? So I got the chords, sample loop, drums. And you see, as it ends, it kind of like stops being so complex and it just ends up with one sound at the end. And yeah, let me break down the lyrics and then I'll preview the song. So when it comes to lyrics, I'm not really that, I don't consider myself like a prolific or like a profound writer, but I do evoke raw and real emotions on every single track. And I've stated that with plenty bars before. Excuse me. So yeah, the song starts out with, I'm looking for ways to let go. I'm putting my pride aside with my ego. Did I do enough to live a bit more slower? Should I cast myself to my fucking vocation? Yeah. It's a little take on what is really popular now, which is just being a fucking workhorse and not really having a life and just dedicating yourself to a craft. That is really what people are like selling now. Like, of course, and if you have this morning routine, you'll be this successful. So it's kind of like that. Like, I'm putting my pride aside to like be a better self, I guess, and work harder. But I'm saying, did I do enough already to take a step back and slow down and not really fucking go insane working every single day? Or should I just cast myself to my vocation and just go even fucking harder and maybe lose my social life, but gaining success in the process? But that's determined by you, right? So when I'm saying cast myself to my fucking vocation, that's why the next line is like, I feel like Mike Menser when I'm laying in the pain. Like Mike Menser, like 10 years drove himself insane trying to win the Mr. Olympia, and when he didn't, it was like devastating, and he had like this depressive episodes where he's just intoxicated, laying on the curb next to the gym where he trained, and his homies found him, and he's just trying to take his pictures down because he's so fucking upset and disappointed with bodybuilding. And at times I feel like Mike Menser. At times I feel like I isolate myself a lot and I use recreational drugs and I damn voice crack. But yeah, I resonate a lot with Mike Menser and his story. So yeah, the next line is never meant to live a life worth resentment. I'm trying to be the motherfucking next Lee Haney and live a life worth what my name be. So I think it's very self-explanatory. Like you don't, nobody means to live a life with regret or resentment or anger. It just sort of happens, and if you're not conscious to it, you'll find yourself like stuck in a cycle of just resentment, regret, pain, anger, spitefulness, I guess. And then the next line basically is trying to be the next Lee Haney, which is arguably one of the best. He's tied with Ronnie Coleman for the most Mr. Olympias won. So that's just me saying I'm trying to be the best at my craft. So as another bodybuilding reference, as you can see, Mike Menser, Lee Haney, Sam Sulek, it's just what I'm into right now, right? And, I'd rather take it too far than not far enough. I say how it is, ain't no reason for a bluff. And I'm trying to stay hungry till I'm motherfucking dust. Consumed by desire, be the reason that I'm scruff. Again, it's just lyrics that explain themselves, I feel like. Like, I'm trying to stay hungry till I die. Like, trying to have that passion, that ambition, that desire till my time is done. Because what else am I gonna do? Like settle and just chill, do nothing. I don't know. I feel like that's what keeps me young. My competitive spirit and trying to be the best at any craft I choose to entertain myself with. Right. So yeah, and consumed by desire be the reason that I'm scruff. It's just sometimes we're so single-minded that we might look a little bummed, a little scruffy. So yeah, and then what else? So I let go who I used to be. I fucked up a ton just to get to be the illest nigga alive, bitch fluently. Be the nigga that I got to be. Look, yeah, who I got to be. The illest nigga alive, who I got to be. Like, yet again, it's just lyrics that's explaining themselves. I don't really need to break it down any longer. So they're on the screen if you want to read them while listening to the song. And yeah, I think that's it. So without further ado, let me just preview the song and let me know what you guys think.
In what world would you want to not try to go as crazy as possible on every fucking set, but push yourself? Right? How do you know where that line is? Right? I'd rather go too far than not far enough.
Look, I said, listen. I'm looking for ways to let go. I'm putting my pride aside when my ego. Did I do enough to live a bit more slow? Or should I cast myself to my fucking vocation? Look, I feel like my mental when I'm laying on the pavement. Never meant to live a life where resentment. I'm trying to be the motherfucking next Lee Haney and live a life for what my name be. I'd rather take it too far than not for enough. I say it how it is, ain't no reason for a bluff. And I'm trying to stay hungry till the motherfucking dust. Consumed by desire, be the reason that I'm scruffed. So I let go who I used to be. I fucked up a tongue just to get to be the illest nigga alive, bitch, fluently. Be the nigga that I got to be, yo, ay, who I got to be. The illest nigga alive, who I got to be, yo, ay, who I got to be. The illest nigga alive, yo. Fuck the hoes, I keep your goals strong. 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 Fuck the hoes. Fuck the hoes and keep your goals strong. Burn my soul on every damn farm. Right my wrongs while writing these songs. Time is told to keep on pushing on. Do it for the love, never for the show. Do it for yourself, do it for the soul. Do it for the times, do it for the long. Do it for the heart, and the world is yours, nigga. Love. Do it for yourself, and the world is yours. Do it for the